We've been hacked. We're 2 days away from the APFL pay deadline. We're 1 week away from the last preseason APFL waiver wire run. 2 weeks away from the NFL draft. We have one more congratulations we need to give out to our members. And the 2024 Dragons Regional Draft will be live, and we have a location for it. All of this and more in 20 seconds. Hey, fellow fanatics, welcome to the Fanatically Real broadcast sponsored by Nature Coast Tailgating and Apparel, the official apparel of Fantasy Sports Alliance. How is everybody tonight? I hope you are having a much better time than FSA has been having the last 48 hours or so. So we said at the top of the show, and the title of tonight's show is We've Been Hacked. So what happened was the personal account of mine got hacked by a couple of guys in Vietnam. I was able to at least find out that much information. Changed the account's email address and telephone number associated with the account, and I was unable to get to anything in the account. Then they must have posted something that went across or against FSA's guidelines because the page got closed down. Somehow I was still getting secondary emails to the original email account, but everything was coming in Vietnamese. I had to push a button to convert it over to English. All of that going on. I'm writing Facebook, trying to tell them to give me back my page and all of that stuff, and I'm getting nowhere. So finally decided that I'm going to create another Facebook page today. For those of you that are out there watching it right now, you probably have seen it, which is why you're here with us on YouTube tonight, because we have not been on YouTube for a couple of years now. Still trying to figure out a way to connect this new Facebook account to the former FSA Facebook business account, because I was the only administrator on that account. And when they took over my account, there's no admin for that account anymore. So we're still trying to figure out how to connect the two of those. So for the time being, and maybe for long term, we're going to be back on YouTube here for a while. So if you still want to go out and see the old videos, they are out there. If you go on Facebook and type in Fantasy Sports Alliance, you can see the old stuff. If you were already following us on the FSA Facebook page, please consider coming over and now following us on the YouTube channel. Reason being is the FSA Facebook page had 586 followers on it. Just before I went live tonight, the YouTube channel only had 118 subscribers. So if you have the ability to go over and subscribe, I'd very much appreciate that, please. And also, I have to thank everybody who has liked the new personal Facebook page. We are sitting at 120 friends on there right now. And that's in about the last 3.5 hours. I think when we closed the doors on it, we were just, or whenever the doors got closed on it, we were about 980 something. So probably a good way of cleaning house, but not exactly the way I would have wanted it to happen. So go over to YouTube, type in Fantasy Sports Alliance. Look for the one that has 118 subscribers on it right now, and subscribe to it, please. MJ on with us tonight. MJ, how are you? A little bit weird doing this on YouTube tonight. Not haven't done this for a while, so learning the new things. Jason was on earlier and was waiting on the show and was able to make comments, and I was able to comment back to him straight here from StreamYard. Not something that we're used to, so that was kind of neat. Also, and then this, we're sitting in front of a green screen tonight, and that's why you're able to see such a good picture behind us. And you see the whole chair. You might see a little bit of a wobble there. What's really cool is the green pieces that are in this hat are actually picking up the background as you're looking at it. So the kids came in earlier today. They're just in love with this green screen thing that's going on, right? And they were like, hey, we want to try all the green stuff. So They brought this little avocado game up here that is all green. They brought this to me. They're running around the house trying to find everything that is green to be able to show. So we've got the Jets blanket. You go around the backside and it's all green, and you've got this going on. Jason is coming south in 2 Thursdays. So 2 weeks from today, 2 weeks, Jason will be down here in Dragons region. So very excited about having him come down. He needs a little bit of a vacation, but I don't think he's going to get much of one while he's here. He is going to stay super busy while he's here, either with me at work or probably doing, hey, let's get this better so we can get the next show that we do after that even better. We won't forget about you. If you want that weekend, 27, 28, 29 or 28, 29, 30, baseball at USC Aiken, come on down and watch the games. I'm dragging Jason with me, so you might as well come too. So a couple things that we also talked about at the beginning of the show. APFL deadline to join for the 2023 season is coming up on us very quick. In fact, April 15th, tax day, Saturday, 2 days from now, is the last day to sign up. We have 2 people that still need to sign up. I'm not going to call them out. I got their names listed here, was going to. I won't be that mean. The 2 of you know who you are. Make sure you get paid in by the 15th. Use that tax return to get paid in. We've been having APFL waiver wires run on Wednesdays for the last couple of weeks. The last one will be next week on Wednesday, which is, I got to do the math right now, 6 days away. It will run on 19 April at 1 p.m. East Coast time. That'll be the last one of the year. And then that will give us a break. Well, not last one of the year, last one of preseason. That will give us a small break before we get into the NFL draft, which is happening on the same weekend that Jason is coming down. So we got Jason in. We got Senior Day at USC Aiken. We've got the NFL draft happening all same weekend. So very, very busy last weekend of the month. It's going to be a lot of fun. We said we had one more congratulations to hand out. So a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, a month ago, we were able to give some birthday shout outs, some engagement shout outs, and we haven't had a show for a couple of weeks. So we have not been able to say congratulations to Eric Talbot on his engagement. I think the actual engagement happened 3 weeks ago, maybe about 20 days ago. Because we haven't had a show in that long period of time, we haven't been able to tell him. So, Eric Talbot, congratulations. I'm very, very happy and excited for you, brother. And then the last piece of information that we put out there at the beginning of the show, we said that the 2024, here when I say that again, 2024, not this year's draft, but next year's draft for the Gold Dragons region, and we're going to call it the Gold Dragons region, because we just never know whenever it's going to be combined or have another Dragons region thrown in there. So instead of just being the Dragons, we're going to go with the Gold Dragons. MJ says, congratulations, Eric. Gold Dragons region 2024 regional draft is going to be live. We did it live this year, but we did it right behind this green screen that's behind me and these chairs and in this room. We're going to pick a little bit better location this time. There's a lot of couples playing against each other in the Dragons region. So we have decided to combine a couple of things that are going to happen. Possibly a birthday for somebody inside the region, a couples getaway for those couples that are in the region. Combine that with a draft. Who could ask for anything more? We're going to go do it at Jekyll Island, which is off the coast of Georgia, if you've never been there before. From here, Jason says congratulations as well, Eric. MJ said that's right, that's right. So we talked about this. In fact, I think it was MJ was the first person I brought the idea to, and she loved the idea. Sean has been kind of toying around with the idea of all of us getting together and doing something anyways. So we decided let's put it all in one thing together. So let's get she says August birthdays. It's actually not a bad idea for August birthdays. I think what we're going to do is try to get a birthday in there, a late July birthday. So I think what we're thinking about doing is the last weekend or the last week of July before the kids go back to school, before we get real crazy with, having to do a whole bunch of other things, FSA, we're going to go do a live draft on Jekyll Island 2024 at a minimum. I know myself, Sean, Ty, MJ, Misty, Kevin are going to be there. And we just got to figure out who else we're going to take along with us. If we can get other Eric to come along as well, whether he gets his wife to play with us or not, pack her up in a suitcase and bring her with, and we will have a draft out there. We'll see if we can get Ricky to come down from. That's kind of a haul from him from North Carolina, though. But whoever else might want to join us for that draft, it will be open to everybody who wants to come on down. One more reminder, request from me to you, social media blitz like you've never seen from us before in 2023. A couple things we still need from you, headshots and quotes, if you can send them over to us. I know as we get closer and closer to the season, that will probably become a bigger thing for you all, and you'll want to jump on that after we get through the NFL draft. I think it'll become more of a, hey, let's do this. That way we can start putting stuff out there. So please, if you can find time in your schedules, get me some headshots and get me some good quotes. Headshots. Take your picture in front of a solid color wall. Try to get from the waist up and make sure whatever color wall you're in front of, you're not wearing the same color. That way I can pull you out of that background real easy and to use it for certain things this year. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the drafts this year. I'm looking forward to the NFL draft, firstly. And then I'm looking forward to getting our draft selection shows put together and then our drafts as well. It's going to be a fun year this year. We are stretching the redraft league out to 72 teams this year. So we're adding 24 more teams in. So that's 2 additional regions. So 6 regions of 12. That's going to be a lot of fun to manage this year. Jason, MJ says peach season's right around the corner. We'll have to see if we can grab some peaches for him while he's down here. I don't know how well that they'll travel back on the plane when he's going back up to Ohio, though. But that's it. Short show tonight. Again, going to reiterate, if you were a follower of FSA on the Facebook page, 586 of you, please consider subscribing to this channel on YouTube now. Only 118 of you over here. Let's see if we can get that number up over on this side. And we will have more of our shows over here this year unless miraculously Facebook gives us connection back with our old account. If we do, in fact, get connected with the old account, and we will purchase StreamYard for the 2023 season, then we will publish this show in both locations. So whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, you'll be able to see it in both spots. If we don't get it back, we'll be right here on YouTube. So please consider following us. That being said, the next YouTube broadcast will be next Thursday on the 20th of April. Thursday again show because we have baseball at USC Aiken on Wednesday night. So Thursday night show, be 8:30 East Coast time, just like normal. So make sure you put it on your calendars. We'll see if we can't put more invites out than what we normally do for it. I think it will be a little bit easier for people to watch this on YouTube because you don't have to have an account with YouTube. With Facebook, you at least had to have a Facebook account before you can go in. So let's hope that we can get more people coming over this way. So that's it. Thank you, MJ. Appreciate it. You have a good night as well. I know you've been busy with the new job and all of the onboarding and learning of things. So that's got to be exciting. Hope you're feeling better as well. You gave us all a scare there for a little bit. So I'm guessing if you're up in vertical enough, that you're straining the brain on all of this new stuff, that you must be feeling a little bit better. So I'm glad to hear that. I definitely got to thank the sponsors before we go off the air tonight. We got to thank Mondo and the boys from the Recast, the official music of FSA. And then we got to thank Brandon Valinka and Nature Coast Apparel, which is the official apparel of FSA. Thank you both. Appreciate it. Jason says, awesome job. It's going to be even better whenever you get down here and be able to help us put something together a little bit better than this. We do have a second webcam. I'm going to start working, trying to incorporate the second webcam into all of this. And then I have to get my own green screen because I'm borrowing this one right now. So thank you for watching the Fanatically Real broadcast sponsored by Nature Coast Tailgating and Apparel. If you liked the show, like, share, subscribe, especially subscribe on YouTube to the show. Follow us on all of our social media outlets. You can still find us at iPlayFSA everywhere. Even if we don't have the ability to manage the Facebook account, it's still out there at iPlayFSA. So go out there and look at that one as well. Remember, we are Fanatically Real. Have a good night. We'll see you all next week. And keep your fingers crossed that we can get back into Facebook sometime soon. You all have a great evening. Jason, see you in 2 weeks.